It's around here somewhere. I can't quite see it on the camera, but it's going to be about there. Maybe I can zoom in the editing and put a little... But I have the urge to go down and see what that is. I can walk down that way too, because I think that way takes me to Hapton, and I can come out of Hapton and shoot down into Burnley that way. That I might do. Unless I just put my shoes on and have a wander down with a cup of tea. I was warm enough. I wasn't cold at all. This combination that I've got going on. Ooh, ooh, with the bivvy in the bags is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Not once did any of that cold seep through. Pleased with that. I need a cup of tea. Brew time. Sometimes you just feel like something a little bit different to a standard cup of tea. So I had an orange that I've chopped up and just stuck in water, and I'm just going to boil that down and have a nice orangey bitter, because I've left the skin on as well, but apparently the skin has some really good oils in it. I'm going to let that simmer for a bit, and I'm going to get that in my belly before I set off back, because it's still a miserable day. It's late afternoon. Afternoon? Not late afternoon. What time is it? Let me have a look at the time. Oh, it's just going up for midday. So it's not so bad. And I'm still here hunkered down, as I have been all morning. After a very broken sleep, actually, because of this waffling along. And I am going to go and check out what that white object is. So, there we go, look at this now. It's starting to foam up. I'll turn that down. In fact, what I'll do is turn that off and let it seep. I want to get organised, I'm going to pack up, and I'm going to set off. And it's the journey back. So we go. My hands are a little numb. That's alright. Then go the glasses. Let's put those somewhere else. I don't think I did too bad, actually. I think till I started needing reading glasses, I was in my late 40s, early 50s, I think, till it became a very regular thing. And I put that down to being a courier in the cities. All the shit that goes in your eyes. Don't really like walking with a brolly. And it's only spitting at the moment, to be fair. Get in there. Voila! There you go, folks. The only rubbish I'm leaving is biodegradable tea bags and boiled orange pieces that I've made a cup of tea with in there. God, I love this terrain. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. Oh, I heard a snap. What did I break? Nothing. I was just about to say that lucky I've got good boots on. Never mind. I won't bother saying that anymore. Oh, and again. It's like it's a very greasy mud. Not sure what the deal is with that. Might have to do a short trot. That's annoying. Okay, we're getting to that white elongated thing. It's larger than I thought. I have no idea. Maybe you can pick it up a bit better now. You see it off in the distance. Maybe it's like a weather station or these weather. I don't know. They probably don't do weather balloons anymore, do they? Anyway, we're nearly there. Oh, we're getting there. It's been a bit treacherous. This old ground is not the best for walking on. It's starting to look like rubbish now. Nothing too exciting. Oh, it looks like a foil balloon thing that's come down. Yes, it's exactly what it is, I think. Some foil. Ah, there you go. That's why it stood out. It's either I think it's a letter 3, number 3. Oh, I shall take that whilst I'm here, as soon as I'm the only bugger around here. So my fingers are well and truly numb at this stage because my glove got wet packing up my tarp. I've just spied a pile of rocks, slate, stone over this way. I'm going to go and shelter there for 5 and dip my fingers into my tea just to defrost them. I think I've come across an old mine. This is probably the office buildings for the mines that are up in Hambledon here, I'd suggest. I can see a nice place to shelter, to dip my fingers in my tea. Gotta be careful doing this, not to leave them dip for too long. You're gonna end up burning your fingers. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that say, oh, you're stupid doing that, but honestly, when your fingers are really sore, just from the cold, and you can't use them, it's a little sacrifice. Sorry about the sniffing. The cold weather gets up my nozzer. Quite nice and refreshing though, actually. I crushed up an orange and chucked it in my jet boil and boiled it. That's what I'm drinking now. Very unique flavour. Nice and refreshing as well. I probably killed the vitamin C content with the heat though. But it's the oils in the skin I was after. I know they're not water soluble, but apparently it's beneficial if you get orange peel, chew it in your mouth with a bit of vodka, high strength alcohol, pure vodka. It dissolves the oil ready for digestion, and it's the oils in the skin that's really beneficial. You want to look into it. Good for varicose veins, all sorts of stuff. Oh, let's get in there as that. It's not so bad, it's a bit better. A lot better actually. So I'm assuming this is all like the tailings around here. I'm not sure what sort of mine was up here, but being Lancashire, I dare say it's probably a coal mine. The slate mines, I think, tended to be more up in Yorkshire. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, or give me more information if you're familiar with the area, or a mine geek. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. A few people down there. Special place. Wouldn't be unknown for me when I was in my younger teens to get closer to the edge, but I'm sensible now. You know, I was born in Burnley here, and I do not recall ever having been up this way. And this is only a hop, skip and a jump from where I was actually born. Oh, it looks like these were buildings here. You see the remnants of the walls. If I can dig up some old photographs of this area, I'll stick them in about now and show you what it looked like. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is telling. So around these parts, there's a lot of flagstones that they used to use on the floors for walking on. And these are probably stacked from back in the day, I'd say. That's what they are, ready to go. So this place obviously shut down mid-production. That's amazing. I bet there's a few scrapper yards around, architectural salvage that'll be into them. We're getting them down from here. Right. I did do a bit of work for my brother when I got back to England over a decade ago. He used to do a lot of house renovations, and this flagstone here was like the centre hearth of a kitchen we were gutting, and we chucked it in the back of his van. And for that piece alone, I think the architectural salvage place gave me like 60 quid. It was a little bit bigger than that one, but it was the same stone. Stop recording. I'm more of a straight line type of fella. I'm definitely not on a path here, but it did seem like most... There you go, that's what happens. The most direct route down from up top there. I'll show you when I'm down the bottom. So I came down that little bit there. Beelined it. Where does the term beeline come from? What is it when they say just beeline it? What is it, or what was the beeline, and what's the significance of it? It's one of those sayings I think a lot of us say, but we don't know the origin of it. Again, I could Google this, but I think that takes the fun out of it. Google does actually take the fun out of a lot of human interaction. Not fun, but the feel of human interaction. Information is so readily available. Some of it is bullshit, we do know that, especially if it's from a government source. But it's one way we don't communicate so much, isn't it? Because information is just a few taps away, as it were. I don't know which way to go. I might go this way. Why not? Yeah. With information being so readily available these days, just a few keystrokes or taps on the screen away, it takes away that element of interaction, doesn't it, between us? It's just another little chip at that keeping us separated. So I'd much rather pose that question to you guys out there, which can pose a bit of a dilemma because I'm asking this on the medium that I'm bagging. Not sure how that sits actually. Anyway, I'm on a wander. Looks like I've hit a water hazard. The joys of beelining. And I have literally just been beelining the whole way. But it looks like it's not too bad. Looks like I can probably get across down here, I'd say. Bit of steppy stone, bit of wet feet. Actually not wet feet because these boots are very good. The boots are as slippy as they are sometimes. They are very waterproof, up to the ankle anyway. Right then, where's going to be my best spot? What do you reckon, internet? Oh, I spat then. Who's going to tell me off in the comments for spitting? You know what? Boom, 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 boom. I reckon that's doable, yeah? Got in the boots. They are brilliant boots for that. I've got to say. Looks like I'm getting visitors. I've never been a big fan of horses actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a fence between me and them. Hey fellas. Don't come through the fence. Don't do that. Hello boys. Hello. How are you? Hey. I'm good. What you doing? Don't come close. I just don't trust horses for some reason. I think it's the size of your head. I'm going this way. You coming along? I can hear them. Unlike myself. And I have been beelining literally. That's Hambled, that's the workings of the quarry over that way, where I was. And Hambledon Hill's over there. So I sort of went down there and then just basically straight line to here. So now I'm thinking, beeline that, instead of following the road right round. That's all factories up there. I should be able to skedaddle up there in between them, I reckon. Cuts out a few corners. Ah, maybe not. Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me. I think I'm going to end it there.